try a few climbs. That's right. I know that it actually connects, which is good. Okay, here we go. This will be interesting. Right, let's start bumping up a little bit. The graphics look alright actually. Okay, interesting stuff that I see here. Okay, the HUD. So I can see there's a wind, 7 kilometers an hour wind. On the top right there's a little arrow pointing down to the, well now it's pointing east. So I'm guessing that's the wind. So it'll tell you if it's going to be a tailwind or a crosswind or a headwind, which is pretty cool. And then obviously draft. If I was behind somebody I could see how much I was gaining by being behind them. It's quite cool. Graphics are okay. It feels like a mix of Zwift and Virtue Pro so far. Definitely not as refined in the graphics as Zwift, with the background and stuff. But again, it's first impressions. It's obviously quite new. The reaction to the elevation and the power going down is fairly accurate, fairly quick. I wonder what the green light's for. I'll go on the back. Must be like hyperspeed or something. Oh, so you can see a bit of draft boost going on there on the top right. Now it's slowly going away. Alright, let's just see. So see that some of the numbers there are orange and white. I wonder if that correlates to the zone that you're in. I mean, you do have to input your details at the start, so your FTP, height, weight, all that kind of stuff. So the system already knows that what my FTP is, so it knows the level that I'm at. So in the bottom left there you can see colour coded zones, which is pretty cool. Oh, big bunch. Let's catch up with these boys. Yeah, more. I'm pushing 450. Ah, they're away. So interestingly enough, there's no app with this. So turning left, turning right, that I would have to have done there, I would need to use the keyboard, and it's just out of reach for me, unfortunately. Doesn't feel like I'm doing 6% by any means. Oh, I'm not really hammered either. Just a nice steady pace. Around about 200 watts. Keeping it around about 90 RPM. As Julian Ryder says, spin for the win. On this next false flat. I want to try and get someone's draft to see if I can actually feel the benefit. And can you see who's up ahead and what way they're going? So you got to follow someone. How could you tell what way they were going? Let's try this way. No, actually I want to stay on this course, because this is the hilly course. I want to get a feel for it. That's good. So, the same as in Zwift, the options come up at the bottom of the screen, whereas with Zwift it's at the top. So you come to a junction, you can go left, right, straight ahead, although Zwift does have that on the app, which is great for someone like me who would struggle to use the keyboard. Right, let's just slow it down a bit. Bit of fellow Brit. Scots person up ahead. Janine. I mean, I think I've got a gaming laptop, and it's a 350 graphics card, so it's alright. I've got it on the highest settings. And I mean, the graphics look okay. Like I said earlier, I kind of mix between Zwift. I was going to say Virtual Pro, but it's more like a mix between Zwift and RGT, if I'm being honest. I mean, you can see the shadows and stuff. You can see detail in the trees. You can see clouds in the sky. I just think that in the close-up graphics could be a lot bit better. And I was being honest. So another little hill coming up off to the right. Oh, maybe a question. Daisy Diamond. Must be a pace partner. Pretty cool. Up at the saddle. Ready to launch. There's quite a lot of people on this. I know that with RGT, the problem was you were on there, but there were bots, not many real life people. And what I did notice on RGT as well is that it would say that there was real people on there, and their name would be there, but I'd ask people that I'd know, and they weren't on, which is weird. So a bit of fakery going on there, I think, on RGT Park. And I must say that the racing graphics, the racing dynamics on RGT for me are really good. Much truer to real life compared to Zwift. And getting in the draft is better. So I'm going to have to get involved in a couple of races on this and see if it's the same. But in all honesty, by far the most realistic I've experienced is Virtual for that aspect of it. Now it doesn't show watts per kilo, so on Zwift you can see everyone's watts per kilo, so you can kind of guesstimate who is going to jump you or gauge your power, so if someone comes up behind you you can just blend in with them. Kind of hard to tell right now, although I do think that the colours changing on the right hand side there where people's names are might be something to do with that in relation to how much of an effort or zone they're in. Yeah, it can't just be based on speed, right? Yeah, I mean, let's see, I'll push on. Oh, that's interesting. So, the harder I go, the colour does change, but it goes up towards a green colour, which seems counterintuitive to me. You would kind of think that it would be going more to a red colour, like in the zones that you see at the bottom. Got 1k to go, is it? Must be. I'm just taking it easy today because I've got 2 10-minute high zone 4 sessions tomorrow. So I don't want to kill myself now testing this. Just take it nice and easy. Stay in zone 1, zone 2 from now on, I think. And just take it all in. Now, let's see. I press a button on here. How do you change direction? Here we go, menu. And drive. Analysis. No. Return. Okay, so. You just come down the way. Okay. What's that? Evening. There we are. Let's see how receptive they are. Because I know on Zwift he will be answering back straight away. So curious to see what it's like in here. But seems to be a big uptake from loads of different nationalities. We've got our friendly cousins, the Yanks there, Freddie. Our close neighbours in England, Olivia. We've got South Korea, Luke, Alejandra Douglas, Finland, Norway, Germany, or Belgium. I can't remember which one's which actually in those flags. And keep it nice and easy. So, no one's responded yet. Feeling a bit lonely. You know what, and I guess that was the problem with RGT. People just didn't really interact as much. And the fact that everything's a loop or a strut, a course, there's no deviation, so I think this has got potential to beat that and compete with Zwift, because as you all know with Zwift it's like a whole world. You can explore, go left, go right, double back. So by the looks of it, it's going to be pretty much the same, which is great. Gives you the sense of freedom rather than being just tunnelled into a route or a course with any deviation. But don't get me wrong, doing like stuff in RGT and putting in magic roads, great idea. Being able to ride roads that you know or ones that you want to train for, great idea. And I guess a good example of that in use would be in lockdown. Clubs could have downloaded their course and raced online on the actual course that they would normally ride on out on the road. So it's fantastic for that. But anyway, back to Indievelo. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I want to start doing some races on it, so I am going to be using this exclusively for a month. I'll be doing all my workout sessions on this, because you can import with the workout tool, and doing some racing. So we're going to replace Zwift for a month with this and see how I get on. And I'm going to be posting videos each week, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock UK time. That's a good little test, for sure. I'm just going to do 30 minutes on this, just to get a feel for it. I should get to the top of the next one maybe. I wonder though how many of these people are real, how many are bots. Because I do know when you do racing, you can either choose to include bots or leave them out. So that's quite cool. And that was something I was introduced to in Virtue Pro. So you can race with real people, or you can help because you've got a team. You're in charge of a team, and it's based off the Pro Cycling Manager, the actual game and the graphics. So you're part of the team, you can control the team, which is really cool and adds an extra layer of complexity and interaction with what you're doing. It's not just a pure Zwift power rampage race. There's a bit of chess. You can throw people up the road, you catch up with them and let them drag you up. You can help people to protect you, or drop back and help you. So seeing that they do bots on this is pretty cool. It can help you push yourself a bit more in the races, or make the races feel a bit better with a little bit bigger participation. So instead of just being 2 people, you can have a bunch of 20, so you can benefit from the drafting that goes with that as well. And back down. I need to get these gears indexed, it's really annoying. See quite a few Scottish flags on this, which is good. It's also good that they've included Scotland as a nationality. Some platforms don't. Because Scotland is a nation, despite what the British say. What can you give people? Let's see, click on him. What can we do here? Nothing. I can spectate him. I thought I'd be able to give him like a virtual high five or something. Nail at the top of this one. Does it look like I'm sprinting? laps. It'd be nice if I could show you your time for that section. It'll also be interesting to see when it connects to Strava. There's already Strava segments on it. That'd be pretty cool. The other cool thing about this app is it allows you to load up your racing license as well. So it seems already to be taking the racing quite seriously, which is great. Well, I always think racing can be quite prohibitive because if you want to take it seriously, you need like 2 measurements of power, 2 measurements of heart rate, 2 measurements of a few different things. So, you know, the cost barrier to entry is there. You've got to double up on everything. And some might argue and say, well, most turbo trains have got power built into them, which is true, but they're not very accurate. And then you've got to buy the pedals for another power source too. You know, and typically that's on your normal bike. But what if you don't have a bike? What if you're just solely indoors? Which some people are, you know. Now let's see. Menu. Can I change graphic options in here to see what I'm at? Yeah, graphic settings, here we go. Texture, full screen, high, shadow quality, ultra, high. What is our ultra? Let's try that. Texture quality, ultra. Okay. What kind of difference is that done? Do I notice a discernible difference? I don't know. That's a good point. So, mustn't do. Does the picture look more sharp? Graphics are still a bit, I don't know. I know I'm comparing this with Zwift an awful lot, but you know, that's what it's going to be competing against. People's expectations from the get-go are going to be as good as Zwift, if not, I'll just stay on it. So it has to be compelling enough to make people want to change. I mean, the texture on the road and that, you can see from that change. I wonder if I change it back. Oh right, different views, okay, that's cool. First person, on the side. I'm not that skinny in real life. That's cool. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what it does. Wow. Yeah, I think I like that one a bit better. Right, let's get up on this. And that's that. And that's that.